Hey guys, so Bungie has added some pictures to the Steam page for the 30th anniversary event, and I think there's some really cool details here that we're going to be taking a look at. Now, before we get to that, Bungie's annual G2G fundraiser, which is raising money for Make-A-Wish, local children's hospitals, the Bungie Foundation, etc., is going on, and you get some really cool rewards. We've already raised almost $6,000 because you guys are absolutely insane, and if you want 2 exclusive emblems, an exclusive exotic emote, and an exclusive ship, you can donate to help the Little Lights down in the description below. But let's go ahead and talk about this pack. So there are 3 pictures and a description. So first off, we know the name of the dungeon now. It is going to be called the Grasp of Avarice. Plunder the new 3-player dungeon inspired by the famed Cosmodrome loot caves of yore. Reveal a tale of riches and regret as you fall an adventurer who traded his humanity for treasure. Very interesting. So I think we actually get a picture here of the beginning of the loot cave. You can see it's got almost kind of Marsy vibes, but I don't think that. I think that's just a coincidence. You see these are more crystalline. Very, very cool. You can also see some what look like depowered engrams laying around, which is really interesting. Like, they don't have any loot in them at all. So I wonder if that's going to be like a design theme for this dungeon. But pretty cool. So the Grasp of Avarice, very, very cool. And then we have a couple more pictures. So there's this picture here that shows the brand new Dares of Eternity event, more than likely, because this is 9 themed. The dungeon's probably going to be like Hive themed or Fallen themed. I think the loot cave was Hive back in Destiny 1, so I would expect that to be more Hive themed. And it seems like the free 6-player activity, Dares of Eternity, are going to be more 9 themed. So here we go. Sorry for the weird zoom. You can see the treasure room here. It's got a Dreaming City chest and Zur. But what's really interesting about this picture is the weapons on the Guardians' backs here. So we have a couple weapons that I don't think we've seen yet. This purple one and this pulse rifle specifically. And I think that these weapons are supposed to be homages to Halo. If Bungie in some official capacity was teaming up with Halo to bring those weapons into the game, it would have been advertised. And that would be a huge selling point for this expansion. Think about it. Halo and Destiny, that would break the internet. But it seems like some negotiations might have fallen through or something. This is completely speculation, but none of that is really being referenced, right? They're talking about like Marathon in their other games, but not really a lot of talk about Halo. And that makes me think, because Halo is no longer owned by Bungie, some sort of collaborative talks didn't go through, didn't go well. And so they're kind of reduced to more homages. Like, for instance, the Hunter set, or excuse me, I think it's actually the Warlock set, has like a needle or shoulder pad, but it's very, very limited. There's no like Master Chief armor or anything like that. And so I think that these weapons are homages to Halo. This looks very much like a carbine, like a Covenant weapon, at least in my opinion. It also looks like it might be kind of like a trace rifle or a scout rifle or something, but in my opinion, this purple is just iconic as being part of like the Covenant weapons. And these, here in this picture, they're showing off new weapons for the event. They have the LDR coming back with the event. They have the sword that is referencing the Claymore from Marathon, once again, referencing the event. So all of these things are going to be referencing the event. That's the point of these promo images. So to me, this has to be an homage to like a Covenant carbine or something. And then I think this is, it's obviously a pulse. It looks like the, the Radrix Claymore type of style, the frame for the pulse. And I think, at least in my opinion, the green, pretty indicative of Halo. This is probably going to be an homage to the BR in Halo, in my opinion. The reason they don't look, directly like their counterparts in the Halo game, once again, is, they're probably just weren't able to come to a deal for Microsoft or 343 to be like, hey, we'll give you this much money to use these assets or whatever. I'm just going to assume those talks fell through, and that's why we're only getting very small homages to Halo instead of like actual Halo stuff. So it looks like we might be getting a BR and a carbine in Destiny. I don't know, this is probably going to end up being like an auto rifle. I doubt they're both pulses. But we'll just have to wait and see. They could always just be ornaments for existing weapons as well. I guess I should throw that out there. But pretty cool stuff. But yeah, that's really all of the information we got here. Pretty awesome. This is less than a week away. It's like 5 days away, and I'm very excited to start grinding it. So once again, go support the Little Lights, go donate some money for the kids and get yourself some sweet exclusive exotic loot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating and to share it with your friends. If you're interested in watching either of the 2 videos on screen, you can click their respective annotations to be taken to them. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure there's a giant version of my logo on screen to be subscribed to more awesome Destiny videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you in my next video.